So this video is going to talk about some of my favorite and least favorite parts of this walking course. So one of my favorite things and something I really appreciate about this course was how the assignments were consistent from week to week. The only real variability we had was the first week and the last week with the pre and post course testing. Otherwise, every week we had a walking diary, a walking video assessment, and a discussion board due. And with those, it was nice to know that everything was due on the same day, which is normally Sunday, with the exception of the initial discussion board video, which was due on a Wednesday. So it was helpful for consistency that I knew which days everything was due ahead of time compared to like some of my other classes that had differing due dates every week for assignments. But with that, something that I definitely struggled with throughout this course was the instructions sometimes. They were not very clear, and I noticed a lot of times that the syllabus, when the assignment would tell us to turn to the syllabus to like look for instructions on how to do something, a lot of times the syllabus would be unclear on what we were supposed to do for the assignment. And then also the syllabus instructions, I guess, would differ from what was written in the announcements. And then what was written in the announcements would also, a lot of times I noticed, differ from the page where you actually would turn the assignment in. So I definitely struggled with like trying to find instructions for some of the things. And then one thing I did appreciate was the creativity during assignments. So like I said, it was nice that everything was organized as far as we had the same assignments week to week, but I also liked how we were given a prompt and then we just responded to that. So we could kind of use our creativity, we had flexibility when doing that, and we could just come up with our own thoughts and ideas. Something that I didn't like regarding the assignments was discussion boards. I know many people aren't the biggest fan of them. I don't mind them, and like the worst part, what I thought would be, was the video, but it actually wasn't. I didn't mind that at all. But responding, I just feel like personally, I know I don't typically read them. I don't think other people read them. And a lot of times, and it's not just with this class, it's with every other class that I've had to do a discussion board for, I've just kind of felt like my response isn't really doing anything or isn't really helpful. No one's really looking at my feedback unless it's like for a specific project or an assignment where like someone has to grade or give me feedback on what I'm doing.